Greetings, wrestling fans! Patrick here, and today we're going to be going over another Smackdown review. And this is another Smackdown episode. This overall episode was another pretty good one, but there are definitely a few things I will need to talk about, which, we'll go over in small details. So first things first, the start of the show, we had Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman pretty much talking about Brock Lesnar again. Kayla Braxton had some kind of announcement, and then throughout the show, Kayla Braxton was being threatened by Paul Heyman. She was pretty much being bullied and threatened by Paul Heyman, and he even threatened to pretty much fire her if she didn't have any, if the rumors that she was talking about Brock Lesnar coming back is true or not. They were pretty much calling her out for her false rumors. Then we had, the first match was Jeff Hardy and Drew McIntyre taking on the Happy Crew, Crappy Corbin, and Mad Crap Moss. And Drew McIntyre and Jeff Hardy would take the win. That's really all you need to know about that. Jeff Hardy can apparently win in his hometown, but others cannot. And then we had the debut of Ridge Holland. He took on Cesaro. If there's one thing that I'm not a fan of, that is a brand new superstar making their debut and losing. So, Ridge Holland lost his debut match. Now, I can understand maybe from a storyline standpoint, but wouldn't you want to showcase what this guy can do? Now, I don't know a lot about Ridge Holland myself, because I don't pay attention to a lot to NXT, but you're gonna beat this guy already? You're gonna beat this guy already? Like, you're not gonna show us what he's capable of? Like, you're not gonna introduce us? Who is Ridge Holland? What's he capable of? He didn't even debut with his own music. He basically came after Sheamus's. That's kind of my only complaint there about Ridge Holland. I mean, like, it's really it, really. It's really all I can say about Mr. Holland. And then we had Angel Garza and Rick Boogs in a Thanksgiving leftovers. I'm guessing these were the leftovers from the Halloween little trick or street fight they had. And Angel Garza would take the win here. Humberto Carrillo would take Rick Boogs' guitar and start playing it. I'm okay with Nakamura feuding with Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. Wanna know why? Because it's better than Happy Corbin for a 1/1,000,000th time. I'm okay with I'm okay with Nakamura feuding with them, because at least it's not Happy Corbin for a 1,000,000,000th time. Because I got really darn sick of Nakamura and Happy Corbin matches. And then we had Charlotte Flair and Toni Storm. Charlotte Flair pied Toni Storm by throwing a pie in her face. Now, I love Charlotte, but I can't say I was a fan of this. Things were good until the pie. Things were good until the pie. Did you need to do the pie? I know it's Thanksgiving. Well, in America it is. But can't say I was a fan of that. Can't say I was a fan of that at all. Oh yeah, and by the way, Paul Heyman continued to bully Kayla Braxton backstage. Aaliyah was there talking to Kayla. And then we had Sasha Banks and Naomi, Team Bad reunion, minus Tamina, of course. So it's not really a Team Bad reunion without Tamina. So it's a Team Bad reunion, but not really. Just missing one person. So Sasha Banks and Naomi battled Shayna Baszler and Natalya, and this would lead to Sasha Banks and Naomi scoring the win. Sasha Banks, for some reason, is not wrestling as much. She's wrestling every week, but every time I see her in these tag team matches, she's kind of being limited. Now, I think I understand why, because they're trying to keep her, healthy for her match with Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania, because they don't want to run the risk of it getting her injured, which is fine. But they've been competing at live events as well, but I don't know, I just thought that, I don't know, I just think it's kind of weird that they're limiting Sasha a little bit, but I understand why. So Naomi scored the pin on Natalya, and the best thing about all this, I'm glad they're not pushing Shayna Baszler. Sure, she's getting TV time, but she ain't being pushed, which I will say, that's a good thing, because nobody wants to see Shayna Baszler pushed. Then we had a Black Friday Battle Royal to determine the next contender for Roman Reigns' Universal Championship. And it looked like good old Jeff Hardy was going to win this. By the way, the Viking Raiders have new music now. Didn't even know that, by the way. Didn't even know that. They just got new music now, apparently. That's a shame. I liked the old theme. But anyway, it looks like Jeff Hardy won the Battle Royal. But Sami Zayn, little old cheeky Sami Zayn, got hit, rolled out of the outside of the ring, who was not eliminated, came back in, and tossed Jeff Hardy out, and earned the right to compete for the Universal Championship. That is great for Sami Zayn. For all the people that continue to say that Sami Zayn is potentially leaving the company, I think this right here is a good example of him not leaving the company. He doesn't look like the kind of guy that is ready to walk out. He got new music, and now he's being pushed up the Universal Championship card. And it also kind of makes sense, because he was kind of screwed out of a WWE Championship opportunity on Raw. Because on Raw, what's his face? Vince McMahon said that the person that finds the culprit for taking his egg, who was Austin Theory, gets a title opportunity, but Austin Theory got the title opportunity instead. So, technically, storyline-wise, this makes sense. Because Sami Zayn was screwed out of his WWE Championship opportunity, so just have him earn a Universal title opportunity instead. Kayla Braxton came into the ring. She was going to talk to Sami Zayn, but before she spoke to Sami Zayn, well, she never did, she ends up revealing that Brock Lesnar's suspension has been lifted. And Adam Pearce didn't seem to be very happy about that, and neither were Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns. So, Mr. Heyman, you doubting Kayla now? I like Kayla. So yeah, that's pretty much your SmackDown, guys, in less than 10 minutes. I know this is a short-ass review, but I'm doing these short reviews for obvious reasons. I don't have a lot to say, and I'm not going to waste everybody's time. Unlike other certain YouTubers. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. If you guys did enjoy this review, hit that thumbs up. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that other jazz. And I will see you all next time.